Hi guys, it's Matthew here, and in today's video, guys, another month has passed, so that means it is time for me to give you guys my thoughts on everything I watched in November, as a matter of fact. So this video I was gonna put out yesterday, but then I had some scheduling conflicts, so I had to move it to today, this afternoon, as a matter of fact. So yes, guys. Don't worry about day one in the Advent calendar thingy-majig that I do every year. But that will be postponed in that will be posted in like the next 3 hours. So at 7:30 I will be posting that video. So be sure you be on the lookout for that. And I normally post them at 6:30. That's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. But I have some other stuff going on this holiday season this year, so it's gonna be easier if I postponed them till 7:30, as a matter of fact. So yeah, be on the lookout for that in the next 3 hours or so. But with that said, though, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, and I play video games here on the channel. I do all sorts of stuff like that. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your love and support, go check out my channel and hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. So without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started here. Okay, so the first movie I went and saw this month was Best Christmas Pageant Ever. And to be completely honest, I was not a fan of this movie, period, actually. My dad had to explain it to me, because I didn't really understand it, and even after he did it, I did understand it. But after that, I still did not care for this movie at all. I mean, the story, it was a nice, cute story, but in my personal opinion, in this movie, these characters weren't very likable, as a matter of fact. So yeah, this movie was definitely not for me. But if you guys like those kinds of movies, I don't see why you would not enjoy it. As a matter of fact, it was just not for me, in my opinion. But the week after that, I went and saw Red One, which was a million times better than Best Christmas Pageant Ever, in my opinion. And yes, I don't want to give any spoilers for those of you that have not seen it, but it is a great, fun action movie. It is, if you guys like these kinds of movies, and if you like these kinds of Christmas movies, you will love this movie. I even liked it a lot. It was one of the best. By the time I walked out of the theater, it already became one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. As a matter of fact, this movie was a ton of fun. And if you guys have not seen it, I would recommend you go see it, as a matter of fact. But the week after that, I actually got to see Wicked. And let me tell you, both Red One and Wicked, both of those movies are gonna be in my top 10 favorite movies of the year, as a matter of fact. I will throw that out there right now. But yes, I loved Wicked. This movie was just as good as The Wizard of Oz with Julie Garland, as a matter of fact. I love the whole backstory on Glinda and the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I really like this movie, and And I actually knew before going into this movie that there was going to be a possibility of this being a two-parter, as a matter of fact. And I'm really excited to see this story continue, as a matter of fact, because the music in this movie was fantastic. The choreography in this movie, I loved the acting in this movie. I loved this movie. This movie was fantastic, as a matter of fact. And yes, I am on pins and needles now, waiting for part 2, because we need to see this story continue, as a matter of fact. But the second to last movie I got to see in the theater this month was Moana 2, as a matter of fact. And I enjoyed this movie just as much as the first. I've actually have been wanting them to do a sequel to Moana, and they finally did a sequel to Moana this year. I've just been so patiently waiting for a sequel to Moana, and they finally did it, as a matter of fact. Because we got The Rock back. This is not the last time he's going to play Maui, because they're doing a live-action Moana with and The Rock is going to be playing Maui too, as a matter of fact. But yeah, Dwayne Johnson is my favorite actor, period, as a matter of fact. And I enjoyed Moana 2 for what it delivered. Alright, but the last movie I went and saw in the theater this month, I actually just went and saw it yesterday, and that was Gladiator 2, as a matter of fact. I enjoyed the first Gladiator, as a matter of fact. Gladiator was a great movie, and this sequel, I thought, did it just as good as the first one, as a matter of fact. So now, this is another one that I'm not going to give any spoilers to, but if you guys are a huge fan of the first Gladiator, you will definitely enjoy this movie, as a matter of fact. It's directed by the same guy, Ridley Scott. We got Denzel Washington in this movie. Pedro Pascal is in this movie. I really enjoyed this movie for what it delivered, as a matter of fact. I had to ask my dad some questions because there was some that I didn't fully understand, but yeah, I really enjoyed this movie for what it was, as a matter of fact, and I would highly recommend you guys go watch this movie for yourselves. Alright, so that's everything I went to the theater to see. Now it's time to move on to what I watched on streaming. And I only watched 2 movies. I did watch the new Hulu original Christmas movie with Ben Stiller called Nutcrackers, but I fell asleep through that, so I can't really get a full opinion on that video, but it's one I am gonna rewatch though this Christmas. But so yeah, let's get into the 2 movies that I watched that I actually did not fall asleep through in this month. And I actually watched the Platform 2 this at the beginning of this month, and I did not care for it at all. I did watch the first one before I watched the second one. The first one was okay. It's not one that I'm gonna rewatch or anything, or for any reason. I mean, it was good for just a one-time watch, but yeah, the second one I did not care for. This is a movie on Netflix. If you guys don't remember the first Platform, that one's about people in prison, as a matter of fact. So if you're and you try to survive to get food. So if you're on Platform 4, that's good because you get dibs on food and whatnot, and it's a good level to be at. But if you're at level 200, yeah, everything is mostly gone, as a matter of fact, and then people die because they can't get that much food in their body, as a matter of fact. But yeah. So that was the same premise with the second one, and I did not care. I don't really care to watch either one of these movies again, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I don't care for any of these. But the final movie I watched this month on streaming, I did not like this movie either. And that was Saving the Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. So now, if you guys did see my ranking of all four SpongeBob movies that I posted a couple of days ago, I was not a fan of this movie. It was my least favorite of all the SpongeBob movies that they've done. Like, yeah, I was not crazy about this movie. I was not a fan of how they tried to make Sandy the main character. It just did not work, in my opinion. And but one positive note I will give out to this movie is that we got to see Sandy, is that we got to see a little bit of some like back history on Sandy, because we got to see what Texas looked like in like the actual SpongeBob world, and then we got to like meet her family and why she's from Texas, as a matter of fact. But other than that, this movie was not very good, in my opinion. Like they even gave Patrick his own series, and I didn't think that was very good either. Because again, he's a side character and he's not like huge enough or a well-developed character to carry his own story like SpongeBob can, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, there you have it. That is everything that I watched in the month of November, and everything that I've enjoyed in my opinions and thoughts, as a matter of fact. Let me know down in the comment section, what did you watch that came out in the month of November, and what did you like that you saw, as a matter of fact. But that ain't there we do, guys. I will see you in 3 hours to open up the first day in the Lego Advent Calendar, as a matter of fact. So be sure you stay tuned for that, as a matter of fact, guys. But so yeah, guys, take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you all in 3 hours. Bye.